like most phenomena, racism isn't a thing, but a set of things that takes different shapes.
Very often, anything dealing with anti-Blackness or racism, people want a solution instead of the process.
Racism allows, and in certain contexts encourages, people who would have private feelings to feel empowered to go public with them.
It did not happen to me specifically, but to another professor of color. This student, who actually was a UCSD student, was using his cell phone in the front of the classroom. By using his cell phone in a very obvious and basically obnoxious manner, caused a little bit of concern amongst other students. And then after that student had been in the classroom about 15 minutes, right before he left, he flashed a sign or a card of some sort that said, "Identity Europa." It created an atmosphere that was not conducive to being open and learning.
And old ways of thinking about who belongs and who doesn't. And it's so ingrained into who we are, we wouldn't even think twice about it.
The Compton Cookout was a party where the theme of the party was to dress as someone who might be from Compton. So the Compton Cookout was this kind of weird combination of both deeply offensive racist, activity combined with some weird form of homage.
So that all happened in fall quarter. The summer before that fall, our Black students had worked very hard to do something called a Do You See Us report. The students had spent the whole summer getting testimonials from other Black students about what it was like to be a Black student at UCSD. And students told stories of not getting flyers on Library Walk, no one wanting to be a lab partner with them because people didn't think that they were as smart, people not sitting next to them in class, people asking them, "Oh, are you visiting here? Who have you come to see?" So all of these microaggressions are these day-to-day things that other folks just don't go through, but when you try to tell someone that that's happening, "Oh, you're just too sensitive, that's just the way it is." And for some reason, it is just ingrained because people inherently think Black people aren't good enough to be at a UC. That's what it basically comes down to. People inherently believe if you're a Black person, how did you get here? So to unlearn that, it's like saying, I'm gonna learn how to not walk. Think how deep that would be.
A giant cruise ship doesn't make a 3-point turn, in a couple of minutes. It takes a while. And that's not to excuse it, but to say that there are good people in positions of power and authority who are really trying.
I do see hope in the future, otherwise I wouldn't be here or I wouldn't stay here. I do think that it's a very slow process of things getting better, but I do think that there is some progress. It's very slow progress, but it is some progress, and I hope that it just continues into the future. But again, it's something that all of us have to be involved with, wanting to change and not just saying, well, it's somebody else's job to do that or to make that change happen. It's incumbent on all of us to make this place inclusive for as many people as possible.
So we're in this together. So to say, I'm going to challenge, institutionalized racism, or I'm going to show that as a person of color or as a queer person or as a woman that I'm going to defy the odds. It's no, actually everyone should be working together to defy the odds so that there are no more odds for you.